The following is a paid advertisement. The views expressed are the sole responsibility of the advertiser.
I'm attorney Justin Clark. Coming up just ahead on You Have Real Estate, you can buy an existing home, buy it from one of these big developers, or should you consider a custom home from scratch? Also, are short sales a thing again? It's just ahead at You Have Real Estate. People ask me all the time if I feel guilty for filing bankruptcy for people. No, I do not. I feel guilty not filing bankruptcy for hardworking families who are struggling every month to put food on the table. Call me now. You have power. Welcome to You Have Real Estate, brought to you by Renewal by Andersen. I am your host, Justin Clark. A great show ahead today, but first, the opening statement. When it comes time to buy a house, there's another option that a lot of you have not thought about, and that is building a house. And I think we get confused here in Florida because we have so many of these huge developers that build all these homes that, let's be honest, kind of look the same. They're very close together. Have you ever thought about maybe buying a piece of property and building a custom house for you and your family? Is that a good idea? A great question that we're going to answer by asking real questions. Who better to ask about custom homes than the only guy we trust, Chad Newberry, Newberry Homes. What do you say to that situation? Someone's like, should I build a custom home or not? How do you answer that question?
I think a lot of people love pouring their imagination and buying land somewhere that's unique and out of the, something that where they can put their stamp of personality on it. So it's a great fit for certain people, for sure.
Real estate agent extraordinaire Lisa Foor as well. You've sold a lot of houses for Chad and his dad. But you've done real estate obviously for quite a while now. What do you tell someone when they're thinking, do I buy a house that's existing? Do I buy one of these big developer homes, or do I build something custom? What do you say in that conversation?
So something I've learned from Chad over the years is time and money. So where are your avenues? I mean, are you okay with waiting 8 up to 18 months for your home, or do you have to be in it right away and you got to be in it within the next 3 to 6 months?
Yeah.
There's so many questions that go into it in regards to what your budget also has with a production home compared to a custom home.
Yeah, but when you start talking about custom home, Chad, there's something so special that you can really develop this thing that is perfect for you. It's perfect for your family as well. This is not something someone else designed. It's something that you designed.
Yeah. So a lot of our clients like the fact that we're a design build company. And so we actually have our architect and our GC sitting at the table, designing it, matching up with your lifestyle, and going through the budget and making sure we're trying to stay on budget during the design process. So very collaborative. But yeah, it's a perfect fit for a lot of people.
And obviously people can call you and talk about the custom design process, but I love what you've created here recently with these custom home workshops. And in fact, there's a QR code on your screen right now where you can sign up, and this costs you nothing, by the way, for a full-blown workshop about building a custom home. Tell me about these workshops.
Yeah, so it's kind of a thing that I put together to do some community outreach and let people know, because we get people with a lot of inquiries and a lot of questions and all that kind of stuff. Like, what does it cost to build? What is the timeline and all that kind of stuff? And so I put down a lot of the information that I have and kind of created this interactive workshop. So it's a little bit of study and learning the mindset and how long, and learning the facts of it, but then actually the tactical aspect of it. We incorporated like a fun Lego aspect to it. And people love it. It's very interactive. It's very educational. A lot of people walk out and be like, wow, I wish I would have known this, years ago. It was actually, we just held one and it was really amazing.
Yeah, get out your phone. Seriously, just scan the QR code on the screen and it'll have all the information for you right there. They'd be happy to have you out. Now, Lisa, speaking of being out, I was at an awesome event, the Parade of Homes, not too long ago with Six in the City. I'm just learning your mom was the caterer, by the way. I was just talking about how good the food was.
She's going to be so excited. She got a shout.
Yeah, it was outstanding. But obviously, a lot of people there really enjoyed Six in the City project, especially Samantha. Right?
Yes.
You got to tell me about the big win.
For us to have our first project in Central Florida, this was an amazing achievement. I mean, it's just awesome. Being so recognized in Volusia County and then coming here. So what we did is we won with the Samantha, which is our Six in the City project located in College Park, and in the $900 to $1.1 million. So it was awesome.
Beautiful. Tell me a little bit more about Six in the City, Chad.
Yeah, so We're finished the Samantha. Samantha is the first house. So 4 houses, priced at $1.1 million, right in the heart of College Park. They're detached luxury residences. What we did is we kind of really finessed it and put a lot of the features that I see people gravitating towards in these $2 to $3 million houses, and we kind of put them in a smaller footprint of a house. So it's got the luxury of it, but you don't have all the upkeep of the big square footage and the big yard and all that kind of stuff.
And what I like, Lisa, too, is you can't really describe this project as a condo. It's certainly not a townhouse. It's something kind of new and special.
Well, it's called a jewel box house. So, the houses, again, Mr. Newberry over here. So it's very unique in that sense because it's very intentional with the potential buyers that were looking at these projects as well. I mean, let's just be honest, it's 6 in the city. So 4 of my girlfriends and I, that would be the perfect house for us.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love it. I love the neighborhood. I love also that you're so close to the restaurants and fun in College Park, but you're also close to the highway too. Easy in and out as well. Yeah. Not that you're on the highway, but I like the access.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's walking distance to Edgewater Drive. It's a quick bike ride to Lake Ivanhoe, and it's right there, Advent, the big hospital right there. So and great school system. Yeah, it's a perfect location.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, someone's watching right now. They do want to do a custom build. Do most people already have their land picked out, or do we just know we want to do a custom build and then we go look for the land?
Yeah, we've worked with people both ways, but most people actually buy the land first and then they go start the custom home search process. But we are a real estate firm and a construction company. So I have worked with people that said, I want to build a custom home, but I don't have the land yet. So my firm went and found the land for them, and then we designed it, and then we built it. So it can work both ways.
Lisa, how does that help your clients, your mutual clients, having the real estate division in there in-house with the build side? That has to be a benefit to the clients.
Oh, it's absolute. I mean, I think it's a big benefit because we have access to everything an agent has in-house. So when it comes to finding land for their clients, we can do that. But we also have Mike and Chad to go visit the site to see if this is the right fit for that home, how much of it's wetlands. We can really dive deep, and before they buy that land, to put their dream home on. So it does save them some steps.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of projects you've done. You've done a lot of full gut jobs too, though. If someone already owns a house and they want to completely rehab it, you can do that also.
Yeah. So we're working on a major project in Daytona Beach. It's a 6,000 square foot house. That's pretty big. I'm also renovating my house, gutted it. But I'll be honest with you, sometimes I'm thinking I should have just built a custom home.
Especially when you have to use only the scraps from your other projects for your own house, right?
Yeah. We just do the labor when I can fit it in and all that stuff. So yeah, it's taken me a lot longer than I thought.
Tell Dad hello, by the way. I haven't seen him lately.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Well, he's doing great.
I love the fact that you have now really moved the operations here to Orlando as well. Obviously, you still have all the stuff on the East Coast where I think Newberry Homes really started, but now we have almost the whole state of Florida. Anyone that is looking to build a custom home anywhere around here, I think you're the right choice.
Yeah. Getting situated in Orlando was a great decision for us.
Last thing for you, Lisa, and I've told Chad this so many times, when it comes to the custom build, custom design, trust is so important. Mm-hmm. When you start talking about contractors, that trust level is so important. You've seen Chad and his dad build so many houses for people.
Yeah.
Why are they so trustworthy?
It's very hard to pinpoint why, because they're all so genuine in regards to who they are as people. They really do truly care. And me being in real estate for 25 years, finding a company that is very family owned and genuinely cares about their clients like I do is an amazing benefit to anybody who works with us.
I agree. Lisa, Chad, always good to see you. Thanks for coming in. QR code on the screen. You want to build a house from scratch. You want to build your custom home. You've got to check out these custom home workshops with a QR code on the screen right now. Here's what we will do, a very quick break. When we return, what is going on with this market right now? Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? Or is it right in between as You Have Real Estate continues? If you own a house, you need to listen up because it is getting warmer out. You know what the warm weather means? It means your electricity bills are going to skyrocket. What can you do? Can you call the electricity bill and say, the electricity company and say, lower my bill? You can't do that at all. What you can do is look at your windows. Dan Brigman is here, Renewal by Anderson. Dan, windows make all the difference with our electricity bills.
Yes, they sure do. You have to have, in this day and time, you have to have a high energy efficient window. If you don't, you can expect to be paying anywhere from 20 to 40% more on your electric bill than you should be.
And when you start talking about financing new windows, your financing terms are amazing. Oftentimes no interest for a while. Sometimes the payment that you make for the windows is going to be offset totally by the savings on your electricity bill.
Yeah, over time, you almost always are going to pay for your windows in the amount of savings that you have on your electric bill, depending on how high that is. But yeah, I mean, you're going to normally see an electric bill between $300 and $400 or $500. If you take the cost savings from that, you probably save close to $200. We can get you in payment plans under that category all day long.
All windows are not created equally. Renewal by Andersen simply has the best.
Yes, 100%. I believe that with all my heart. We have over 33 patents on our Fibrex product. It's been under research since 1991. So yeah, it's #1 window in the industry.
Always good to see you, brother. QR code on the screen. If you own a house, have Renewal by Andersen out today. Welcome back to the show. So where are we as a real estate market in Central Florida right now? Are we on the buyer side, seller side, in the middle? Let's ask two amazing agents who I know very well. Rose Kemp is here. Hi, Rose. How are you?
Hello.
Agnes Fray is here. Where are we? Where are we in this market, you think?
We were just talking about it before.
Because you heard me tease and then you were prepping. I see.
Yes.
All right.
And Rose, you brought up a great point regarding to depending on where.
Yes, so it depends on location, how it's priced, and the supply and demand of the area. And also how competitive the area may be with new construction.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we're in the middle, and it just depends what you're looking for and what you want. But I see it being on a day-to-day. It could be a buyer's market in one moment, and the next moment you see a seller getting multiple offers and actually getting offers above asking price. I've seen it all happen. So it's kind of like our Florida weather.
Yeah.
A little bipolar right now, but great opportunities.
Got it. What do you tell a buyer right now, Agnes, who's saying, I'm going to sit on the sideline for a little while and kind of see how this all shakes out? What do you tell that buyer?
So I'm trying to collect the most information possible, such as what are we actually waiting for? Because there's always two important numbers to be aware of when we're purchasing real estate, which is the money to bring to the closing table and the monthly payments. So now, July 15th, the Hometown Heroes program is kicking in again with $50 million statewide. So that could help with a lot of potential buyers and seeing what other ways we can improve on those numbers to make it happen.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I always bring out, and I think Dallas Lackman posted it on his social media. Yes.
Social media?
Yes.
Why?
Calculating the monthly rent versus how much equity you would gain at that point.
Very good point.
So wasting versus gaining, and just see where the person is in their life at that point.
Got it. I mean, it's very nice that we all wore pink today, by the way.
Yeah.
Not only do we all have on pink, Agnes has on roses on shoes for you.
It's all about me.
Okay, well, I'd like to see what's on the market right now. A couple of different places here. Let's start in Orange City. I call it Southwest Volusia County. It's still a place where you can get a decent bang for your buck, I think, in Central Florida. Tell me about this one.
Absolutely. So it's located at 1221 3rd Street in Orange City. I'm asking $320,000, which is a great price, hardly seen. So perfect for a first-time home buyer or an investor. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home, a little shy of 1,250 square feet. And it was built in 2021. The seller actually did some nice upgrades. He added a very large covered patio in the back. It's fully fenced, and it also has a double gate on the side. So you can put, if you have like a boat or any kind of a vessel you want to put back there, because there's no HOA. Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty pretty nice property with a really nice backyard.
I love it. If you'd like to see this property, 407-205-0400. Has anyone else noticed that we love what they've done with the traffic in Seminole County on I-4, how they've created a constant traffic jam between about Sanford and the bridge over the lake? Have you noticed this at all?
Yes.
How can they not fix this already? It's unbelievable. It's every single time, and it ends right at the bridge.
Well, they are working on all of the feeder roads to I-4, and there is the I-4 moving forward going on. So it's already helping in some parts of I-4, but I cannot wait until it goes all the way from Tampa to Daytona, because it will make a huge difference. So I agree with you.
Absolutely. Now let's go to Apopka. This house, I heard maybe some celebrity might have been here back in the day. Tell me about golf, and a beautiful golf course as well. Tell me about this one, Agnes.
Yeah, so we have it in a gated community on the golf course. We are a little shy over 4,000 square foot with the pool and a giant, the biggest shower I have ever seen, even if for nothing else but to look at it for the shower. Really, it is very unique, the layout. It has this very nice Spanish style, brand new roof, brand new appliances. It's a must to see.
Right. If you'd like to see this one, Agnes will be happy to show it to you this weekend. Again, 407-205-0400. Hard to believe we're halfway through this year already, halfway through 2026. What do you see happening the rest of this year real estate-wise in Central Florida, Rose?
It's busy.
Yeah.
I mean, the phones are ringing. It really feels like in the last couple of months, things really started picking up. And a lot of people that had been sitting on the sidelines are making their moves. So yeah, I think we can expect between now and the end of the year, definitely some home selling, and we don't stop growing. We just don't stop growing in Central Florida.
That's right. What do you see? What do you think, Agnes?
I do see a bigger increase than last year for sure. Especially since March, the buyers are more active. The buyers are more courageous. There we have one of the biggest impact I see on the open houses. Last year we had open houses, especially with my firm, that was absolutely no visitors.
Really?
And now I have to bring more agents because more people are arriving at the same time. That's a very healthy market to be in right now, because people are going to look at houses.
Absolutely. Agnes, always good to see you, Rose. Thanks for coming in.
Thank
and
you.
think about it like this. If you're a buyer, you're worried about the interest rate, you are in a better position now. You can always ask the seller to maybe contribute to lower the closing costs, pay the closing costs, lower the interest rate. So don't be afraid because the interest rates are a little bit high, because they're really historically not high. This is about historically average interest rates. So don't keep renting because you're scared to jump into this market. This market is going to be just fine for you. And I'm bullish on the Central Florida real estate market. Quick break. You have real estate continues.
So Ryan, not only did you literally change, I don't know, our yard. I'm spending so much time outside. He is too. I mean, he can't even get off the putting green ever.
I've already gotten yelled at.
Well, you know what? It could be
That's
worse
the other
places.
problem, though, Ryan, is I got yelled at for having a bad backyard until you came, and now I'm getting yelled at for
now we can't get him inside.
Because I just want to have a golf club.
Well, you know, we actually have this amazing way for me to come get to you and find you out on the putting green. So pavers, talk to me about the pavers, because when we originally met, I was like, Ryan, I want some cement, I want some whatever it is. I really want that in there to just kind of like change it up so it's not just turf.
Yep. Yeah, so the travertine in this case with turf strips is a very good option for something like that. It's a very elegant look as well. We can do pavers or travertine in this scenario like this, to where you have the strips. And it just creates a nice little pathway.
It really just elevates the area, and it looks classy, it's rich. And then we talked about my little dead area over there that we're still working on. I'm gonna put some mulch back there, but you did these bricks, why?
So the brick is a nice little landscape border. It also defines a bed at the same time. And it's not something you're gonna have to replace.
No, I love it. Our yard is just, I don't know, so elevated. And this one's already talking about doing extra projects, so.
I can't help it. I mean, and because it looks so good, you just automatically think, okay, I could do this and that, and I think you should. And again, Ryan, you and I always talk about it. We live in Florida. You know, we're not in Nebraska. We're not in Boston. We spend a lot of time outside. The outdoor areas are so important to the resale value of the house, but maybe more importantly for us, like the enjoyment of our home.
Yeah, exactly. It's really about enjoyment more than anything. That outdoor living space is huge.
I agree.
Well, we love our yard. Stella does too, and it's dog friendly, which is huge, especially for us, because I mean, we're at her home too, and
That's
she's
true.
just wandering out. She loves it.
I think we're at her home. Yes,
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
Well, Ryan, thank you for literally changing our home, for making it more beautiful. I'm very happy. I feel like you and Justin are going to be golfing literally in more ways than one.
No
pretty
question
soon.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
sorry,
happen.
I didn't say that.
Whatever.
That was me opening
Do yourself a
Pepsi,
favor and
not
and call Delaturf. If you're looking to elevate your space, really, they can walk you through anything. I mean, they can do the pavers, they can do the bricks. Your dog will love it too. Call Delaturf today.
Welcome back to the show. We've heard the same question over and over the last few years. I have an interest rate on my home of 3%. I have an interest rate of 2.5%. You have a very low interest rate on your current home, but you feel a need to downsize, or maybe you need to upsize your house. Maybe you had family members added to your household and you need to make that change. Let's ask Elisha Lopez about that. I mean, there are some people who bought 5 years ago who have a very low interest rate, but they need to sell and either upsize or downsize. What do you tell that person?
So every homeowner situation is going to be different. And then the plan that we have to figure out for them is going to not be the same as, helping their neighbor.
Right.
So if their job relocation and they actually really need to sell, I mean, there's not much you can do other than be glad that you bought 5 years ago and you have equity and you could actually sell. I mean, there's ways to purchase that next home and buy down the rate to get closer to that rate, but everyone's situation is going to be different, and having a experienced listing agent sit down with you and really show you what the plan could be and how to work it out, that's important.
I know, I totally agree. And by the way, if you'd like to see any listings, the Ocala market has been so hot lately, but also still so much lower, you can get more bang for your buck there. I have a QR code on the screen for Elisha and all of her listings if you're thinking about buying or investing in real estate up there as well. So it comes time to downsize. When do you see most families wanting to downsize? Is it the retirement time? Is it when kids go to college? Is it financial trouble? When do you see people normally downsize?
All of those.
Really?
Yeah, and divorce, death in the family, obviously retirement, kids move, things like that. But a lot of times too, the house is full, a lot of kids, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm going to keep it, grandkids. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'd rather, have a smaller square footage, less to clean, and be able to spend your spare time doing other things other than taking care of the house.
Yeah. I also hear a lot more lately about multi-generational, is that the right term?
Yeah.
Households?
Mm-hmm.
How often are you seeing that now?
We do see it. I think during the COVID days in Marion County, we saw it a whole lot more. But again, everyone's situation is different. So there is that option. And, hey, if you guys can get along and live together like that, might as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What are you seeing people who are working on buying right now, what are you seeing their interest rates come in around?
High fives.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe low sixes, depending on the program, their credit and things like that. But that's the first conversation really to have before anything else is what I can qualify for. Mm-hmm.
How often are you seeing people come to you now who are thinking about selling who are actually underwater?
So we've talked about this a few times, that if you bought mid to end of 2022, that was the peak of the market. And we're actually starting to see a lot of homeowners that they do need to do a short sale. And so for us, we're like, oh, short sale, it's such a common word, but the more I talk to homeowners, the more I realize that they don't really even understand what a short sale is. So I think getting that education out there and them understanding that the mortgage company will take a short for what you owe in lieu of going into foreclosure, and it doesn't hurt their credit the same way as a foreclosure. That's super important, because having that hope and oh wow, there's a program out there that could actually help me from just thinking.
Yeah.
Right?
It's hard to believe that between us, we've done thousands and thousands of short sales, but they started back in 2008, really very late 2007 is when the markets first started crashing. And really what it means to me is I'm getting old, and but a lot of people weren't around during that time, or certainly were not homeowners, and they don't understand it. So I think educating them on the short sale is an important process. What is the whole point of a short sale for someone if they are underwater and need to get out of the house?
So let's just easy numbers. Let's say you bought a property $100,000 a couple years ago, and right now the market value of it is $80,000. So if you want to sell and your mortgage is $100,000, you have to come in with over $20,000. But the mortgage company will actually take a short for what you owe, is where the word short sale comes from, in lieu of going into foreclosure. So I don't think your credit, 2 years, every situation's different, but it's not a foreclosure for 7 to 10 years.
Exactly. It's way better. Elisha Lopez, thank you very much. As always, thank you to our amazing guests today. There was a lot of fun today, and our wonderful crew. Most importantly, thank you. See you again next week for more You Have Real Estate.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement. The views expressed were the sole responsibility of the advertiser.